Okay, what's up, you guys? My name is Raz, and this is gonna be my story on how I started trading. Um, this is only for motivational purposes. I just felt like coming on here and introducing myself because I know a lot of people are on this trading journey, and a lot of people have been. I just want to talk about some of the successes that I've had from trading and how I actually received them. Right, so I'm from Jamaica, Kingston, Jamaica to be exact. Now I'm actually located in New Jersey in the United States. Right? So, how I started trading. I actually started looking into trading. I think I stumbled on a video on YouTube as to how to make money online. And I saw forex trading. Of course, I didn't know anything about it, but there was this guy that was in my neighborhood that I don't know how I found out that he did trading. But I used to ask him questions here and there about how to actually like start trading. What do I need to know? How do I deposit funds? What do I do? Because I didn't know anything about it. But what's crazy is when I was younger, I used to always end up on Bloomberg. I don't know if you guys are really familiar with Bloomberg. Bloomberg, we used to talk about all the stocks and stuff like that. And I would not know anything that what they were talking about. My mom used to leave me at home for hours at a time. And I found myself on Bloomberg, and it just always looked so like intriguing to me. So I ended up, so fast forward, I'm in Jamaica. But at the time, I'm doing graphic design, so I've been doing graphic designs for 10 years, right? I had big clientele in Jamaica, Vibes Cartel. I've even done Nicki Minaj, Stylo G, a lot, just to name a few. I've even been linked to XX Tentacion with my graphic design because I do 2D animation. I was a big Naruto Dragon Ball Z fan, as I'm sure a bunch of you guys are too. So that's pretty dope. And I rap also, which I know a bunch of you guys like rap music also. So, yeah. So anyways, fast forward, my grandma dies. God rest her soul. She dies in 2019. I think she dies on December 17th, I think. So at the time, I was actually staying with a friend of mine in Jamaica. And bear in mind, my grandma dies on the 17th. I hear that I'm supposed to be coming to America on the 23rd. My aunt tells me like, yo, can you come tomorrow? I was like, tomorrow? That was crazy. Right? So anyways, I end up coming to America. A few days after that, I spent Christmas with my other grandma, my mom's grandma, and my mom's mom, and spent my last Christmas in Jamaica at the time, and so I end up in America, and the pandemic happens in about March. At the time, I was still like doing music and doing graphic design, but graphic design is something where I have to be like on my laptop already. So it's basically like work from home. There's nothing changed. Nothing changed. I'm still making the same amount of money, except for the fact that now I live in America and I have to be paying American rent. So bear in mind that was pretty crazy for me. And so I go back into like looking at forex. I think I just go to YouTube Academy. Like, I think I spend maybe like an hour or two looking into what forex is, like how exactly does this thing work, and just looking around. Nothing too serious. I remember there was a girl that came to me talking about how forex is like a ATM from your phone, but she's there pitching I Am Academy, which is crazy. And I don't sign up with her. But fast forward a couple months down the line, I actually moved from where I was located in East Orange at the time, and I relocate to South Jersey. So South Jersey, I had another cousin that I was telling him about that I was interested in forex, and he ended up being enrolled by another friend of mine. And she put him on, and he actually ended up like leaving the business after me. I actually got really soaked in because I was from Jamaica. This was like a new environment for me. I made new friends and stuff like that. It was like basically like high school all over again. But it was like a complete shift. Like the pandemic was a complete shift. A lot of people started doing like different things. I saw not only just me. I noticed that a couple of people that I know, like their life completely like changed around. Right. So so I'm starting my I Am Academy journey, right? My all the way to chairman run. My chairman run, which never happened, but still I learned a lot from being in IM Academy. As it pertains to like building my business, not so much about Forex. I maybe learned like the basics about Forex. Then I was mentoring other people, not knowing what the fuck I'm really doing, but it's cool. And yeah. Yeah, so I reached Platinum 600. So Platinum 600 is when you have 12 people in your business. And I was almost at a Platinum 1000. That's when you have 30 people in your business. And I think I had like 29. I had one more until I had hit Platinum 1000 before the business fell apart. Some YouTube video came out and a lot of people were talking about, yo, that it's a scam, da da da. Until the numbers started adding up like, yo, this shit really is a scam. But regardless of that, that's actually how I met my girlfriend now, and we've been together for 3 years, which is crazy. It's pretty crazy. And yeah, so at the time I was transitioning out of graphics because I was like, so during IM Academy I actually made a decent amount of money. I don't think I made that much money. I think I made like $1,000 trading max. So there was this time that was just there, like messing around MetaTrader. I funded up my account, like what my mentor told me to do, da da da. And I make $100, and I'm like, yo, this shit is real, like, you know. But I never made the money with any of the IM Academy mentors or anything like that. Like none of that shit, like what they talk about. And it was such a crazy experience for me because, okay, so what I was doing, and remember, I'm coming to America and I don't have, my paperwork's not through yet, so I have no form of income otherwise from graphics, and my laptop was messing up at the time. And so I basically didn't have any, and I was trying to like pursue my music career, and I was using my Platinum 600 checks. I used to make 150 every Friday, and I would take that money and I would go to the studio in South Jersey, right? And I make my music videos, and I was doing everything off my Platinum 600 check. Right? Anybody that was in IM Academy, that they know, right? So, fast forward, yeah, the business falls apart, and I still want to take trading seriously. So I'm there, like, still on YouTube Academy and this, that, and the third. And I had a friend that had a QBanks course. And this is not my friend no more, but still, he had a QBanks course, and I ended up paying him $400 for it, because at the time Q was selling his course for like $800, right? Q, if you're seeing this, I'm sorry, man, but I had to do. I talked to Q a couple times, and it's pretty decent. He was a pretty cool dude, and yeah, he gave me a little insight here and there, but the course was really where like I got some structure to my trading. Right, I'm still making mistakes here and there, like, but I'm getting like so much better. But I'm still not making that much profit. I made money on Bitcoin. Like once I think I made $100, because at the time before the business actually fell apart, they were doing a lot of options trading. I don't know if you guys know about it. That's HFX, what they call it, high frequency forex, but it's really options trading. Right, and option trading, I was on Pocket Option, and I flipped my account from 200 to 800, so I made 600 profit, right? And I withdrew it, and I was like, chill, like you feel me? But it was like I couldn't do that all the time, and yeah, so I withdrew the money, and I lost a lot. I lost a ton load of money through IM Academy, right? I think the most profitable I've been when I was like messing around by myself. Right, so so I have the belief system and everything. So the business falls apart. I get the Q course, and I like take it seriously. So my girlfriend at the time, she was doing a real estate course. So while she was getting a real estate license, I was like focusing on like Q's course and stuff. Sophie, get down. Okay, Sophie wants to say hi, you guys. Sophie's my husky mixed with Akita. Say hi. But Sophie, you gotta get down. So yeah, so there, and Sophie messed me up. Nah. All right, I'm back. So, whew. yeah, she was doing her real estate course at the time, and I was like trying to take trading like really, really serious. So I'm funding accounts, I'm blowing accounts, funding accounts, blowing accounts, funding accounts, blowing accounts. So I started to realize that hey, maybe I'm not doing something right. So from there, I start like investing more and more money into like other ways of getting like trading information. Like I get more and more mentors, and I um join groups that Telegram groups like Discords, everything, communities. I had to pay, I think $250 to get into this girl's trading chat, or she used to have like sessions and stuff like that. I didn't really learn a lot from her. She was cool though. I didn't learn that much from her. Her thing was mostly indicator based, and I feel like my brain works a little bit too intricate to just rely off an indicator based strategy. Like, I get it, but I couldn't like get my mind like really like wrapped around it. I have a friend right now that's a part of that same group, and he said he's making that money. Like, good for him. But I wanted like an actual grasp on it. I didn't want somebody like, I didn't want to feel like if that indicator wasn't there, I can't make money. Like, because a lot of the videos that I would watch on some of the guys, because even after that I learned, I joined, I don't know if you guys know Druzy Banks. He used to mess with Q. I don't think that they fuck with each other no more, but whatever. And they what'd you call it? They yeah, they started beefing. But yeah, I realized that Druzy had like an entry model, right? Where I'll get into this later. But as I started like going through with like different persons, different mentors, learning different skills and strategies, I'll be like, okay, this is what I can do in order to make the money for myself. Like, find something that works for me. That's not indicator based. I've tried like moving averages. I feel like it's delayed. VWAP I think is delayed. So I actually so I'm looking at all the greats on YouTube, Lamba Raoul, Still Q, Druzy, Raja Banks, The Trading Geek, like you name it, everybody. The Asian dude, not the Trading Geek, the other one, Rainio or something like that. And yeah, so I'm just learning like new stuff. Like every day, I'm just definitely like locked in until I start getting my hands on like prop firms. So at the time, I had never passed a prop firm. And since then, I passed like many prop firm challenges. But still, so I would only like reach the phase 1, and I couldn't pass phase 2. I like passed phase 1 in like a day, but I couldn't like pass phase 2 because this is when like I would realize that okay, I fully understand technical analysis, but there's something else that's wrong here, and that's when everyone's like worst enemy pulls up, and that's psychology. Psychology is where you basically have to like learn yourself. Like, okay, when does greed come in? Like your anxiety and stuff like that. And I feel like up to today, I still like deal with some of those things, but I deal with them way better than I did last year, and it makes sense as to why I like blew so much accounts. Yeah, so yeah, it's just been a crazy journey. So what next? Yeah, so like it's just been crazy, even due to some of the factors that's been happening now with like my forex funds crashing. Because the thing about my forex funds, I used to say to my girl, hey yo, it feels like they're hunting my stop loss. Like as soon as I put it, like within 5 minutes it's gone. And that's so crazy with the whole scandal that happened with them, that they found out that they were basically like messing up people's what you call it, they were messing up people's accounts and stuff like that. Sophie, can you calm down please? Okay. Yeah, they were messing up people's accounts and stopping people out because it was a $300 million scandal. Yeah, they got some of my money in there. So yeah, so I moved on to FTMO. I started playing around with the demo. I thought that was really cool that FTMO had a demo. So then I could properly scale my risk management, right? And I passed those challenges. It took some time though. I think it took 2 months for me to actually like start back to back, passing the demo back to back, back to back, back to back. And at the time, I'm still like, paying more money for more ways to gain information. So that's when I'm like start going on. I pay for one of the live rooms with Lambo Raul Gonzalez. He's pretty cool too. I talk to him from time to time. You know, the biggest flexer on Instagram. If you're seeing this Raul, you're wild, bro. But anyways, yeah, he can be a dick sometimes to a lot of people because I've been in his live room and he's mad disrespectful. But anyways, but he's a really good trader though. I learned a lot from him. I think I learned the most from Raul as it pertained to like when to enter a trade and stuff like that. Otherwise from Drewzy's model, but Raul will give me the calm about it, and I could appreciate that. You know, and he'll be like, okay, sometimes you don't have to trade today. Like, you can like take a break. If you don't see a setup, like walk away from the market. If there's no volume in the market, walk away from the market. Like, you can come back tomorrow. Another guy that taught me that too, I've never been in any of his groups, but I watch his videos on YouTube, and that's Doyle. Doyle's pretty cool. He's pretty down to earth too. If anybody that's watching this video, all these names that if you're in the trading space, you know everybody's name that I'm talking about right now, bro, because these guys, you can learn a lot from them. And just gonna be showing a little bit of my strategies in my future videos, but this one I'm just talking. So it's like motivational to the persons that are like, you know, struggling with their trading. You probably just started, you probably like a couple years in. This is something, because I tell this to a lot of people all the time too. Get a trading journal, and not just a trading journal and say, hey, okay, I did this, da 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 da. I'm telling you step by step, like, okay, I made a mistake here. This is my entry point. This is where I exited. Like, my comments about what I did, my strategy, how I felt when I got into the trade, like a bunch of those, and I realized that, bro, sometimes I get into the trade and I'm already like in a messed up mentality. Like, I've probably argued with somebody. I probably got distracted or something like that. So now I don't even, if I'm trading, I don't even have my phone around me. Like, I trade on the computer now, definitely. And this is the other thing too. I don't even trade CFDs anymore. Like, I don't even trade regular Forex anymore. I trade futures now. And that is because of everything that was happening with the prop firms, FTMO not taking US clients, a lot of the unregulated brokers losing their access to MT5 and meta quotes. So that was quite a thing until I found this new platform, Top Step. I think my link will be in the description for this video, so you guys can check it out. Top Step is really dope, even for a 100K account. It is a subscription-based thing though, but I do prefer it. You just gotta make sure that you have your stuff together when you get there, right? Because even so, you can get a 100K account for $100, and you have an activation fee of $159. They have a thing that's happening right now with Top Step, so you guys might want to go ahead and take that into consideration. Also, I do send live trades on there, and I should be going I should be going live on YouTube sometime when everything comes full circle, because I do want to give you guys like first hand view of how I trade and all the stuff that I've learned from all the trading greats, because hey, I put everything together until I found my own little thing, which is crazy. I looked into SMC videos, Sagar, whatever his name is, ICT Concepts, that guy called, what's his name? Sai. Yeah, so, yeah, guys, but this is a note to everybody, like, yo, keep on going, bro. There's gonna be a point in your trading where everything starts to make sense, like, and it's gonna be like, because I remember when I just started trading, when I look at look at it now based on everything that I know, bro, I've learned so much. Like, candles aren't just candles to me now. Now I know about market patterns. Now I know about candlestick patterns. Now I know about liquidity. Now I know about like a whole bunch of stuff, bro. I know about my whole confluence as to what I'm looking for before I take a trade. I know about times times of volatility in the market. I know which session to trade for what pair and stuff like that, even though I do trade futures now. So I just only stick to that New York session that starts at like 9. I know the candlesticks, what they're gonna do at what time. Like, it's like crazy. And with all that being said, bro, guys, just keep going. Male, female, child, adult, like teenager, like fresh out of high school, like whoever you are, wherever you are, middle aged, wherever you are. Like, there is light at the end of the tunnel if you continue to lock in and take it seriously, because trading is really something. It's really something. It's really something. And it will develop you into the person that you want to be. Like, you start looking at money completely different, entrepreneurship completely different, like who you want to present yourself to in the world, like completely different. So I'd say, like, keep going. Like, definitely, like, the world is your oyster. Trading is like something that was, I don't know who, but I think, this is another thing. So I had a dream. I don't know, I believe in God. I'm heavy on it, heavy Christian, right? And God told me in a dream and say, yo, if you want all this, I see this bright, shiny house, marble floors, everything, white, everything. And God says to me, hey, do you want this? And I said, yeah, I want it. And said, well, if you stay locked in with this trading, you can have all this and more. So since then, I've not given up at all. And I'm starting to see the fruits of my labor. And it's like crazy. I've been seeing the fruits of my labor for about a year or something now, which is crazy. God bless. Yeah, I had to turn back on graphics in order to do that. I took a break from music in order to do that, but I would say it was completely worth it. Like, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of blowing accounts, a lot of stressing, a lot of feeling like this isn't gonna work, a lot of throwing down the laptop, throwing down the phone, like waking up in the middle of the night, stressed out, like heavy on the weed, heavy on it, like, but it's been quite a journey. I have to thank God for that. So, guys, if this was helpful for you, go ahead, click the like button, hit subscribe and stuff, and yeah, stay locked in.